Happy Tuesday. Nope, it's not Tuesday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, guys. There's something really weird going on with my body right now. And I mean, it's a good thing as far as I can tell. So, aside the fact that I'm growing right now faster than I ever have by not an alarming rate, but a shocking rate. My metabolism is on fire. I don't know if you guys are into comic books or anything like that, but you ever see like the Justice League growing up. But the Flash had to eat 10,000 calories a day just to stay alive because the metabolism ran so fast. It's, whatever, I just finished up my third meal. It's still pretty early in the day. And I finished it up about half hour ago, give or take. And I'm like noticeably hungry now. I have never burned up food, burned up anything, even remotely this fast. And when I had that meal, when I ate that meal before, it's not even like I was famished. I kind of wasn't, I was like mildly hungry, but I'm hungrier right now, a half hour after that meal, and it was nothing crazy. It was, 8 ounces of turkey with 2 cups of white rice and some honey mustard. It was nothing crazy, but it's my normal pre-workout meal. I'm gonna have to stop and get a snack or something. Like, I'm really trying to put my finger on it. As crazy as it sounds, and as weird as this whole thing sounds, like, sorry, I'm saying like a lot and I'm stuttering. I'm really just trying to figure it out, man. I stopped at 7-Eleven before. I grabbed a coffee, filled up my Yeti, but it's just bizarre. And it's not like it was bad food, like it was bad turkey or something, and I'm like not feeling good or my stomach feels off. Like it's hungry. I don't know, man. What I do know is that it's a great sign, probably. I'm either getting bigger than I ever anticipated, it's faster than I ever thought, or I might be becoming a superhero. Now, as much as we hope it's the second one, I have a feeling it might be the first. So I don't know. I'm going to probably make a pit stop of some kind before I get to the gym. Grab a little something. I have no idea, to tell you the truth. Probably some carbs, because, I'll burn them up and I'll use them right away while I'm training, so they're not going to do me any harm. Excuse me. Oh. Thank you. But I don't know, guys. Anyway, today is Thursday. Shoulder day. Boulder shoulder day, man. And last week while I was here training shoulders, doing those uprights, I felt a weird pop in like my rib. It feels a million times better today. Yesterday it felt really good as well. I'm not sure if it was like a popped rib or if it was something more along the lines of like a strained ab. Because I know when I did it too, and I was doing the uprights really heavy, there must have been one rep where, because the belt was supporting me downwards, right? I must have jerked up a little bit, so me pulling up, the belt pulling it down, and you gotta remember, I was coming up with, let's just say 135 pounds, 140 pounds of force, because the weight itself alone weighed that, plus the momentum of the weight. So, I feel like I had a mild abdominal strain. When I went to the gym the following day to train legs, I was aware of it for sure, but it didn't hinder a thing I did. Like when I started to do my RDLs, my Romanian deadlifts, I was a little worried about them because whenever I was like leaning down, I kind of felt it a little bit over here. But when I grabbed just the bar, 45 pounds, excuse me guys, oh my gosh, oh, I slept pretty good last night too. At least I thought I did. But when I was doing the RDLs last leg day, the day after I hurt myself a little bit, I started with just the bar, 45 pounds, to test the waters, you know? And I felt it a little bit for short. I'm like, oh man. But I only felt it a little bit, so I wasn't too concerned. So I went up, slapped the plate on there, did 135, felt it again. But I felt it pretty much exactly the same as I did with the 45 pounds. I'm like, all right. I did 8-10 reps of that. Slapped 225 on there, which is my normal proprioception set. No problem. I felt exactly the same as I did with the 45 and the 135. So I did my 6 reps for a probe set. And then I'm like, fuck it. Let's throw 365 on there, which is my normal working weight right now. Did that for a full clean set. There was no problems. Everything felt great. So it's funny because I was aware of it the entire time, mildly. Like I knew something was there. I knew something was going on. But just because I was aware of it, oh my God, excuse me, it clearly didn't affect anything, which is great. The plan today is as followed. We're going to try those upright rows again. I have a feeling that if my rib or my ab or whatever it was isn't exactly perfect anymore, I'll probably feel it relatively quickly. So I'll give those a shot. Followed up with a ton of laterals, dumbbell laterals, some rear delt pull downs on a back machine that I really like, where you just come up, pull, and squeeze right to the forehead. It works really well. From there, do some type of crucifix fly or like a front delt raise, something along those lines. But before those raises, I'll do a modality movement, which is the behind the neck presses. I haven't done those in a long time, but in terms of helping my old injured pec and just working on that flexibility, I'm not going crazy heavy with them. That's why I want them at like the end of my workout, so that I really can't go crazy heavy with them and load those tendons. It allows me to just start to build those accessory muscles back up. After that, I'll do the, like I said, the crucifix flies, the anterior delt raises, front delt raises, something like that. Following by, my friend's got to be careful, dude. Driving war machines here, not, fucking bumper cars. But yeah, followed up by something I call a reverse pitch, which is essentially, I'll take a cable about eye level, shoulder height, give or take, and it's here, I'll start it here, and I'll throw it back hard, and then control the negative. Throw it back hard, control the negative, to try to build up those accessory muscles in here. So, that's the game plan for the day. I really don't have a lot else to talk about besides that. I'm kind of just, it's crazy to sound that I'm fixated on my stomach right now. It's so, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Because I got coffee, 7-Eleven. I was sitting in the parking lot for a minute, scrolling through social media like a dimwit. Then I'm like, I should probably get going. And I was maybe on social media, maybe 10 minutes of scrolling, sitting there, nothing crazy. But even like just drinking egg whites, I've never been this hungry this soon after a meal. And turkey and rice is way denser than egg whites. So I'm excited to see where my metabolism takes me as far as the day, because if this keeps up, I'm gonna have to adjust my food for 100%. 100%, which is a great thing, because you have to adjust your food to eat more. It means you're leveling up. And, by the way, if you made it this far into the video, and you're somebody who I know in person, all of the, comments and compliments and blah, blah, blah about, me blowing up this fast recently and, the videos and stuff, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you more than you guys realize. So, thank you for that. Everything's lining up right now, man. Everything's all right. Hard work pays off, discipline plays off, and, the more consistent you are with anything in life, the more you get out of it. Because you don't deserve to get anything out of something you're wishy-washy with. But the second you really, flip the switch on going balls out on something you want to do, man, that's when your results really come in. And more importantly, that's when you actually deserve the results. So, pre-workout today, we have the classic. I have got a pumping agent, as well as just a basic stim, nothing crazy. Now, when I bought my Pedialyte the other day, because like I always told you, I make my pre-workout Pedialyte for the electrolytes, I bought a lemon lime flavor. So I have a pink lemonade stim, a berry something or other pumping agent, and that lemon lime Pedialyte to mix it all together. When I mix all these flavors and stuff, don't get me wrong, it never tastes good. It's never good. But, I put 4 ounces of the Pedialyte in here, whatever. I slam it down super fast, and the flavors never bother me. I'm too far away from the gym right now to drink it all. I'm wrapping up here, but I'm going to take a little sip for you guys. And that combination of flavors, God, you can see my face flush a little bit just from it, is so bad. It's so bad. It's like, I don't know. It's just so sour. And I'm not a sour kind of guy. Give me some Sour Patch Kids. That's all right, but that's in terms of sour, that's about where I draw the line. That's as sour as if I was taking tequila shots and poured the tequila out and just drank the lemon juice. Just, ugh, gross. So, I got about 10 more minutes until I have to slam this pre-workout, so I'll be at the right distance. I always slam it at this one exit I pass, because I know I'm about 5-10 minutes away from the gym. That way, by the time I get there, I can get changed, and pre-workout's kicking in, and I'm good. I'm just freaking good to go, man. All right? On that note, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Enjoy it. Kill it. If you're watching this while you're eating a meal, go have an extra serving if you're bulking. If you're watching this while you're eating a meal you shouldn't be eating, put that cookie down. Put it down. You gotta love Arnie. All right, guys. Take care. Man, this is crazy. So I ended up stopping for a little something at the... there's like a gas station nearby, so I just need to get something. So I went with good old Pop-Tarts. I already ate one of them while I was, driving to park the car or whatever. Open the window a little bit because it's starting to get hot in here. So, yeah, once I started eating it, I was right. It wasn't bad turkey or anything like that. I don't know, I was ravenous. Man, I have never digested food in my life remotely that fast. To the point where you guys saw before, I was just confused. So, I mean, as an athlete, as a bodybuilder, you can't ask for more than that. That's perfect. So we got 2 Pop-Tarts, That comes out to 370 calories. About what? How many grams of carbs? 67 grams of carbs. I also grabbed one of these smoothie shake things. Another 270 carbs. I'm sorry, 270 calories. Another 64 carbs. So we're tacking on an extra about 600 calories or so out of nowhere. Clearly my body's hungry for them. You know, I haven't added up calories in a long time. You know, getting at least 500 grams of protein in me a day. At least 400 grams of protein, I'm sorry. At least 500 grams of carbs. Way more than 500 grams. Maybe at least 600 grams of carbs. Something like that. My fats, I'm not too sure. But calorically speaking, I'm eating at least 5,000 calories a day right now. I mean, you guys see the videos. I'm still in pretty good shape. Which is crazy to see how the body is responding like this. You know, one of these days, I'm going to have to really do one of those, you know, what I eat in a day videos. And really, really track it and see what's actually happening. Because what's funny is, like, when you're bulking up, you always think you're eating more food than you are. When you're cutting, you're always thinking you're eating less than you should be. I've been like calculating my meals forever, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm actually eating because I've been doing it for just so many years. But today, for instance, you know, it was my normal meal 1, my normal meal 2, normal meal 3, and I'm usually feeling good. Fine, no problem. And then it was just ravenous out of nowhere. So, like I said before, it doesn't get better than that. You can't complain for sure about that. God, I hope this tastes good. Probably tastes good. Yeah, I fuck with that. It's pretty good. So, yeah, man. Looking forward to that. I didn't take my pre-workout when I said I was going to because I knew I was going to make that stop to get something to eat. So it was going to throw all my timing off. So I'm in the parking lot of the gym right now. Let me slam this with you guys while we're here. Please hold. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. And on that note, I'm going to finish this up real quick. And I'll see you inside. Whew. Let me tell you guys, today is the first day, I didn't even plan this, that we broke 240. Holy shit. I was telling myself, I'm like, you know, by January, so I'd like to be 240. I was telling that to somebody last night. This morning, I get on this, right before the gym, I get on the scale, I see 240.8, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's happening today. So, let's see what 240 looks like, huh? Alrighty. Like I said before, my metabolism Has been on fire today. All right, it's not bad. Certainly not the average 240 person. Starting to feel the fluff a little bit though. Whew. So today with shoulders, like I said, I was able to do the upright rows without hurting my rib. Everything felt good. It is God, I've never felt the heat on in this room, and it is 100 degrees in here right now. Ooh. Yeah, the shoulders are nice and round today, full of food, full of blood. What about the back? Whew. So yeah, new weight goal today. I'll probably hang around here for a little bit, just clean it up, get better and better and better, around 240, but make sure we stabilize that. Really don't want to drop under that for a little bit. And thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.